Hello, everybody. I am just going to wait a few minutes here so we can have some friends pop on. So excited for you guys to hear from some of my friends. They've got some amazing stories to share, but I am going to wait so we can have more and more people on here. Let me see here. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you are wrapping up a wonderful weekend. Okay, let's see here. It's 8:01, so we are going to go ahead and get started. My name is Jacqueline Stanley. I am a Diamond Senior Gold Ambassador with PlexUS, and tonight what we have got for you are three amazing women that are going to share their story, health, wealth, everything PlexUS. All the blessings that PlexUS has brought into their lives. I have personally been with PlexUS for 4 years now, and I started off very skeptical, mostly of the business side. I understood supplements and the importance of supplementing with quality products. I knew that that could be beneficial for my health, but I was kind of a network marketing hater, if you will. I had been involved with network marketing in the past, and I had done a really bad job at it, to be quite honest. I was not successful, and I just figured that that was just kind of my story. I wasn't cut out for it. When I heard a little bit more about PlexUS and the way that, oh, the link isn't working. Woo! I just got a message that the link isn't working. It's working for you? Okay. Let me double check because I am getting messages. It's only 8:02. Let me see if I can get on myself here. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it work. Okay, it says 11 are viewing. Okay. Well, we're gonna come right back to it. Sorry guys for the interruption. I wanna make sure that everybody is able to jump on. So when I heard a little bit more about PlexUS and the way that the company was set up, and I heard a little bit more about the compensation plan, and then really started to dive into what the products were really about, I got super excited. For me personally, I was just looking to lose a little bit of baby weight after having my second child. But what I found was so much more than that. I had struggled with anxiety in the past, and that was something that I was able to get relief from. I was able to lose the baby weight. I lost my soda habit. I used to drink at least one Diet Dr. Pepper every single day, and I didn't want it anymore. My body craved water. Coffee was no longer something that I needed to survive my day. It's now just kind of a treat because I like the taste of it. So many things changed for me health-wise, and my family, I noticed that we were sick a lot less frequently. Our immune systems really were getting to a place where they were super strong and preventing us from missing out on school and work and activities and all that stuff. So it was a no-brainer to tell people about that. The business side also changed our lives. Going from somebody who was really not good at network marketing to finding great success pretty much right off the bat. That was super exciting and life-changing for my family. Previously, I had been a teacher. I taught middle school social studies and coached volleyball and track. And the plan was to retire temporarily from teaching after having my two kids just 21 months apart. And then the plan was to go back to teaching once they were in school. And now that I have this incredible income with PlexUS, I have permanently retired from teaching. I've given away all of my supplies that I was hanging on to. And I'm a permanent stay-at-home mom. I get to be the room mom. I get to volunteer to go on field trips. If somebody forgets a lunch, I can run it up to school, no problem. And I just feel so blessed with that opportunity. We also had a surprise baby number 3. Sometimes when you get healthy and you lose weight, you end up with another baby. So that was going to postpone me going back to school to teach anyway. But now that's not even a concern. I get to be home with my babies. I get to raise them, and I get to provide this amazing income for my family. So it's been amazing. Now, you guys are going to hear, like I said earlier, from 3 of my dear friends that have amazing stories. And I just realized we're all coming to you guys from Kansas. Usually at this time in Kansas, we're busy. We're watching basketball, but that ended a little early for us. So we're excited to be with you guys coming from Kansas to tell our PlexUS story. So to kick it off, I would love to introduce my friend, Holly Frick, and she has an amazing story that I know that you can probably relate to, or someone you know can relate to. So take a listen. You're muted. Hold on a minute here. Can you unmute yourself?
Is that better?
There you go.
Okay, yay. Well, thank you, Jacqueline. I am extremely honored to be able to share with you guys just a little bit about my health journey and what these products have done for me. A few years ago, I was really struggling with my health. My thyroid health was deteriorating. My hair was falling out. My energy was not there. My digestion was absolutely awful. By nature, I'm a very constipated person. And so for the greater part of my life, I've always struggled with my digestion. And early on in college, I was diagnosed hypothyroid. So my thyroid health and my digestion were 2 big areas of my health that I really struggled with. And it was during my last pregnancy with our daughter that it really started to decline. When I was pregnant with her, they were having to increase my dosages for my thyroid meds. I started to have nodules appearing that were rather large. In fact, it felt like I had a golf ball in my throat. So my nodules were enlarging. My digestion was absolutely awful during that pregnancy. I really wish I had PlexUS, to be quite honest, because I know it would have helped me. So after my daughter was born, I kind of came to that point in my life where I knew I needed to possibly look at doing some more serious things with my health. That little thyroid pill wasn't helping me. No matter how clean I ate, I still struggled with my digestion, and my energy was awful. And so a few weeks after my daughter was born, I had a sonogram appointment for my thyroid. And I just remember leaving that appointment feeling really defeated, like, what do I even do with this news? They basically had told me that, when you're done nursing your daughter, who was just like 2 weeks old, she was very, very newborn. When you're done nursing her, then let's look at further invasive testing, possibly remove half your thyroid. That was kind of the game plan. And I just remember sitting in my car thinking, do I even have 2 or 3 more years left with my thyroid health? I'm a nursing mama, and so I wanted to try to nurse as long as I could, and I knew that potentially could be another 2 or 3 years. But I also know that I needed to take care of my own health, and so I didn't know what to do. And so anyways, I decided that I prayed about it, and I just decided I was going to take a leap of faith and do these products, continue to do these products, because after my daughter was born, I had started taking these products. And the truth is, I actually started taking these products because she was colic and she had her own tummy issues. And that is why I started taking these products, was to help her through my breast milk. Over the next 18 months, I started to notice changes with my thyroid health. Gradually, my dosage was decreasing. Gradually, over time, my thyroid nodules were shrinking. My digestion completely night and day. I have been able to be completely taken off of my thyroid medicines. I no longer have to take the extremes of laxatives or going to the hospital with regards to my digestion. My energy is amazing. My immune system is so much more robust. My breast milk, side benefit, I've always been able to nurse my children, but I was also able to pump extra, which was huge. And I was able to nurse her until she was over 3 years old. So these were like huge things that I started to notice with my health. And I wholeheartedly believe that your diet is important, your exercise is important, drinking your water is important. But the truth of the matter is, no matter how clean I ate, I was not getting the nutrients my body needed to function the way God designed it. My thyroid was worsening, my digestion was awful, and I was starting to feel it in my health. And by taking these products, I take the Triplex, the X Factor Plus, and the Omega supplement. My thyroid health has never been this good, ever. I'm within normal range of my thyroid panel, which is huge. I actually go to the bathroom on a regular basis, which may not seem like that big of a deal to people, but to someone who's literally struggled the majority of their life with it, it is huge. So that's just like a brief bit of my testimony. But just those two areas of my health has tremendously turned around. And it has been because of these products. They've helped me tremendously with my health. I would literally bawl if PlexUS decided to get rid of them. I would bawl. I would show up at their door and I would cry because I can't imagine ever going back to the way I felt. I can't even imagine it. So that's basically my health journey so far.
Yay, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes.
I'm sure that someone out there right now is thinking, oh my gosh, that's so me, that's my story, or oh my gosh, that is my sister, she is struggling with this. How can you not tell people when their life could be changed? People are struggling with their health and they just want to feel good. And we are so blessed to have these products that help them feel the way that God intended them to feel. So what a blessing. Thank you so much, Holly, for sharing with us.
Thank you.
And we're going to move on to my friend, Molly Haggerty. It's kind of funny tonight. We've got Holly, Molly, Mila. I said that tongue twister, you guys. But Molly is going to share her story with us. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear.
All right. Hi, you guys. I am Molly Haggerty. I'm here in Overland Park, Kansas, and I'm a Gold Ambassador. And kind of my story is very similar to a lot of people's, but like all of us, we all have like these different things that kind of come up and kind of set us down this path and track. So for one, I was very skeptical. I mean, you'll hear a lot of us say that, who isn't, of these multi-level marketing, network marketing type of things. But mine was very much, I didn't have any health issues, knock on wood. But at that time, I did not have any health issues. I did not have any reason to really think that I needed these products. So I had a lot of friends around here who were posting and posting and posting. And at first it was really easy for me to just kind of scroll past. I was happy for them. I mean, they tried to get me to join and all that, but I was healthy. Weight loss was not a goal of mine. Energy wise, I felt fine. I felt like I slept really well. I exercise, I eat right, and I didn't have any issues. And then came out Joyome last May. And I don't know if any of you out there can relate to this, but skin issues has been something that I've dealt with since I was even in elementary school. But middle school is when it kind of got bad. And then by high school, it was that cystic acne all around my chin. And it stinks. And I've had some people reach out to me since making posts about Joyome. And they were very much like, yeah, I've canceled plans before because of my skin. I'm like, been there, done that. And they're like, I've tried this, I've tried that. And these things that were so harsh on my skin, I'm like, I get it. I did the same thing. I've tried everything from Accutane, antibiotics, Proactive, different types of birth control pills, anything topical that you could imagine to put on your skin. I have tried that. I've tried different types of peels and chemical peels and everything. And it never really took care of any of that. So it was really heartbreaking. But when Joyome came out, I was like, sure, I'll spend the money and try something else. So I tried it. I will say day one, I loved it already. Obviously, it wasn't magical and didn't make everything better in that day, but I love the way it smelled. It was 2 easy steps, a morning serum, a night serum. It was just felt really light. You could put your makeup on over it, but it just felt really clean. I really looked forward to putting it on. I would say after a week and a half, I already noticed that my skin felt softer. It felt smoother, but I still had some issues. That was last May. By the end of the summer, it was the first time I was actually leaving my house with just sunscreen on, no makeup. And I don't know if that resonates with anybody else, but that has never, ever been my world, ever. Never have I had the confidence to do that. And gosh, how easy just to be able to do that. So all of you with great skin out there, God bless you. Like I'm happy for you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. But that was not my world. So by the end of the summer, you know how you kind of get like that sun damage and those brown spots that can happen on your skin? I didn't have those. My skin was actually the lightest and brightest that I had seen it. And that's when my friend Joy came in and she was like, what if you did a post? What if you did just a little shout out and you said, you know, hey, is anybody else struggling? And I was like, oh, I cannot do this. Like, no one's going to want to hear from me. No one, and my skin's not even perfect. Why would anybody want to listen to me about it? She's like, because what if somebody else is struggling and it makes a difference in their world? Now, I'm a teacher, you guys. If somebody says that phrase to a teacher, you got us. Like hook, line, and sinker, you got us. So I was like, fine, make a difference in that one person's life. So I did. I posted within that week. I had a bunch of people reach out to me about it and were really excited about it. I started noticing that my skin was clear and it was looking so much better. I still had some issues kind of around like that time of the month, but other than that, it was looking so much better. So I was really happy with it and really felt like I could promote that product with sincerity. And then along with people asking me about Joyome, they started asking me about the triplex. I had not done the triplex, the pink drink, the probiotic, and the bio cleanse. Again, I didn't feel like I needed to, but I really felt like if people were going to be coming to me and asking me questions and asking me if I liked it, I really wanted to feel like I was going to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. So I decided I'll start the triplex. To be real honest, I did not think anything was going to happen. And you guys, within 2 to 3 weeks, I had already lost 4 pounds on it. Now, again, weight loss wasn't a goal, but that is how much yuck was built up in my gut that I had no idea. And this is, you guys can laugh at me. I'm okay with it. I was one of those people. I shouldn't even say one of those people. I'm sure I'm the only person on the planet. Every time I ate, I would have to unbutton my pants. And I just thought it was because I ate too much. I thought that's just what Molly did. My friends knew it. My husband knew it. Like I had to do that since high school. So it was the first time I actually lost the bloat, lost the inflammation, lost that discomfort of just feeling overly full. Oh my gosh, that was life-changing right there. To see side-by-side pictures of where I was after a month with even just my face and my skin, how much more bloated I was at the beginning of the month compared to where I was at the end. And then before I knew it, you guys, my skin was clear and nothing. Like it was just amazing to know that, holy cow, all of that stuff that was going on in my gut was trying to find a way out. And for me, it happened with my skin. So now this is by far the best my skin has ever looked, ever felt. It's not perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for healing and to feel my absolute best. The best sleep I ever had. Like I said, I was sleeping fine before, but we're talking hit the pillow. I was out. Best REM cycles, get into those REM cycles, feeling refreshed in the morning, which then affects your energy level the next day, not crashing. And then probably another huge one is not craving the sweets. I don't go to the grocery store and on my way through the aisle, checking out, grab a candy bar like I used to. I don't need my coffee in the morning, crave water. It's been a huge game changer. And for me, to know a lot of people in my world that were struggling with different things, my brother dealing with some mood issues, mood disorders, anxiety, we were able to get him put on some products, Vital Biome and X Factor, and he's had a ton of relief managing his anxiety and no panic attacks in the 3 months that he's been using. My husband hasn't had a migraine in 4 months now that we've been using, and he used to get 2 or 3 a month. And then my dad, along with intermittent fasting, he started the Slim Pink drink and then the ProBio 5. He's lost 28 pounds over the course of, I believe it was 3 months when he was at that 28-pound mark. So they've just been a game changer, and what I love most, not just for me, but for my loved ones. So it's been a really amazing experience, and I'm just really, really grateful that I finally said yes. I finally gave it a chance, and my friends kept kind of just being patient with me. But when you do say yes, it is life-changing. Best decision ever.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Molly. And I love, coming from that perspective, here we've got, she's a collegiate athlete, thought she had it all figured out health-wise, but there was a missing piece to the puzzle, and that was gut health. And it's so interesting, the more that we learn about it, we learn that it can come out through your skin. That can be the way that your body is showing you that your gut is in distress and it needs some love and attention. So you look beautiful, your skin is glowing, and I am so, so happy for you. So thank you for sharing. All right, our last sharer of the evening is one of my dear friends. We actually taught together, we coached together, and her name is Mila Little, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear from her.
All right, can you hear me? Yes, okay. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining tonight. I am so thankful I get to share my story with you. I have now been with PlexUS for just over 4 years, and I'm a senior Ruby ambassador with PlexUS. So I started this journey 4 years ago. I was a school teacher. I had 2 kids. I was working 2 jobs, and one of those moms that desperately wanted to be at home with their kids, and financially just couldn't make it work. So I continued to go to work, many times dropping off the kids at daycare, literally crying on the way to work, and working. And then I also took on a second job as a photographer, trying to kind of bridge that gap, thinking if I could do photography on the side, I could make enough money to stay home with my kids. And honestly, I was just running myself ragged. I was trying to be the best mom, the best wife, the best teacher and photographer. In reality, I was failing at all of them. I was just too exhausted. So I came to PlexUS because I was literally just that exhausted mom trying to make all ends meet. And my husband works in, he is a pipe fitter. He does a lot of physically, mentally stressful work. He is so great. He's a great provider. But I wanted to be able to stay at home so bad. And so when I saw my friend Jacqueline posting about PlexUS, I was like, I just got to try this for the energy. I am exhausted. So long story short on the product piece, I tried the products, didn't take long at all. I fell in love with them, and I politely declined the business opportunity because I was trying to get this other job up and going so I could stay home. And so I politely declined at the time. But I'm a sharer by nature, and you guys, I share anything and everything I love, like my favorite deodorant, my favorite restaurant, a sale, whatever it might be. I just like to share it with other people, and my favorite parks in the Kansas City area. And so as I started to notice more energy, my seasonal issues, you guys, were gone. I had struggled my entire life with horrible seasonal allergies. I was on all the shots. I was on all the meds in my entire life. And I didn't even need them anymore. It was just absolutely incredible. Right now in the springtime is usually the worst, because I'm out there with my kids and I'm only taking PlexUS products. It's such a blessing. No more digestion problems. And now, so I just started sharing with everybody. I had something so good, so I would just kind of tell people here and there, and my family. And it became obvious pretty quickly that I really needed to pursue this business. I was getting a paycheck coming in, and I was like, wow, something's got to give. So I kind of went all in with PlexUS, and praise the good Lord above, I did, because within a year's time, I'd actually replaced my full-time teaching income, and was able to stay at home with my kids. You guys, this was such a blessing and such a dream. It's what I've always wanted to do, and I had no idea that PlexUS was going to be that vehicle to help me get there. So I've been home with my kids now for a few years. I now have 3 kiddos, and I'm getting to, like Jacqueline said earlier, I'm getting to be able to be at the class parties and do all the mom things that I wanted to do. And the business has just truly been life-changing. Outside of bringing me home with my kids, which is what my passion was, that I really didn't think I was ever going to get to do. The travel, the fun, the friends, oh my goodness. You guys, I've done network marketing before, and I worked my hiney off, and I had all the inventory. I did all the parties. I was at everywhere. And I wasn't making it that wonderful of money. And so this opportunity, the travel, you guys, I've been to Washington, D.C. and to Las Vegas and to Orlando, and I'm getting ready to go to Arkansas with my team next month, or actually this month. I got to go on a cruise where I earned a $2,000 shopping spree from PlexUS. You guys, this is insane. I tell people, like, I'm from a town of 800 people. I graduated with 36 people in my class. And I tell people, like, I'm a farm girl. If I can do this, anybody can do this. You guys, the products work and people want them. And so you share them, and there's all these, like, I was a school teacher. I didn't even know what bonuses were. Like, I could put in 100 hours or my 40 hours and I was still going to make the same amount. And that's just not been the case with PlexUS. It's been blessing upon blessing. So I started out for the products and became very passionate about them. And now I have become just as passionate about the business opportunity because it has truly, truly changed my life. And I love seeing the products and or the business just help other people. So I've just become passionate about sharing both. So thank you for letting me share my story tonight.
Yay! And I cannot even tell you guys how it feels to have one of your good friends tell you she's able to retire. If you know that was her dream and she was able to do it, that feels amazing. And hearing that story never gets old for me. So I encourage you to think about people in your life who could possibly benefit from these products. I guarantee that you could probably benefit, and you probably know a ton of other people that could benefit from these products. These are natural, plant-based, high-quality, top-notch supplements that have changed so many lives. And the business side, like these ladies have mentioned, has been truly life-changing for so many of us as well. You know, we see a lot of other network marketing opportunities out there, but I truly, truly feel that PlexUS is very different from everything else. It is truly unique in that you can earn life-changing money right off the bat through hard work. And we have something that I have never, ever seen in network marketing before, and that is what we call our One PlexUS culture, where we work together. We enjoy each other's company. It is, we like to say we live in our pink bubble. This community of people is so uplifting, is so encouraging, is so amazing, that is one of those blessings that I had no idea was in store for me when I started my PlexUS journey. So think about people in your life that could benefit. Think about sharing with other people. You know, we're really not trained salespeople. We are just people, like Mila said, that when we find something that we love and we find something that has impacted our life, we can't not tell people. You know, that's something that Molly touched on. What if it could benefit from somebody? I'm so glad that you guys were able to join us tonight, and I hope that you are able to get back with the ambassador that sent you this link and ask some questions. And I really, really encourage you to just jump in with both feet. You will not regret it. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, ladies, so much for sharing your stories.